welcome to this Sunday live stream and to this trailer reaction of the new ARK Survival Evolved game that surprises as Vin Diese is actually here within this game. And yeah, we got a lot from the gaming awards, and this was one of the most wow things that I noticed, so I decided to cover it and see what you guys think. I kind of think that these heroes in video games, like the you know what we have with Keanu Reeves and Cyberpunk, are gonna become more and more often now. I mean, we've seen them before, but now it's like full-fledged roles for the longest time, whereas before it was just for a little bit, let's say Kevin Spacey in Call of Duty. Anyway, it's a long topic, but hi to everybody in the chat. Hi to my Primarchs, yeah, Clayton, yeah, Ivy, Ed, hi to you too, Patrick, hello. And after this live stream and trailer reaction, I will have finally my coverage of Exodite teaser trailer 1 and 2. So I finally got to that, so expect that to premiere sometime after this stream. And I also have another idea, but we'll see how that will go. As for now, let's see this and talk about it, and hopefully it is good and high to lucky as well. So let's see this, well, trailer of ARK. Oh boy. This looks crazy. I mean, crazy good.
It's time to go.
Like, wow. I know it's a cinematic trailer, but we're going to talk about it afterwards. Oh yeah, just leave it to Vin Diesel to take off his remaining clothes and just get ready for battle. Oh boy. Wow, can you imagine games actually looking like this all the time? Woohoo! Dinasour! The T-Rex! Oh my god! Oh no. Yes, but I mean that this is turning tragic really fast. This looks pretty stiff for animation though. Oh boy. Okay, that really didn't have much of an impact. Oh, that blood looks like PS2. I mean, wow. This really reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn now. Now it really reminds me of Horizon Zero Dawn. Oh, looking at very good times where dinosaurs were just, you know, pals of man, just these fluffy muffins. I'm kidding. What in the name?
Lights out, old friend.
So they're not primitive at all? Avatar? Someone? This looks like freaking Avatar. Oh boy. Oh, the logo is amazing. Okay. Well, this is a lot, but we're going to break it down. Ah, Jesus. I mean, it's amazingly amazing. And hi to Chubby in the chat as well. Yeah, I know about that g.t.e.r.my. Well, not, I wouldn't say many, but yeah, there are some dinosaur species that were covered in feathers. You know what I mean by fluffy, that they're just so cuddly and nice little animals, which is totally not the case. Yeah, that's the funny thing. Okay. Whew. Well, I actually have ARK, but I never freaking played it. Well, I think I pressed the button one time and then I was like, what? I have to grind forever? No, this is not my thing. But there was giveaway on Epic Store and they just, you know, gave the game. It was free for a few days, I think. So that's why I took it. There's one of my friends that was really obsessed with it, but I just don't like games that you have to grind all the time and you never really get anywhere. I mean, you know, you upgrade and all of that, but to what end? I know that there's some kind of end in terms of the story, but for the most part, it looks like it's not a traditional story-driven game, which I would like it to be, and this kind of looks like that maybe they're going into that direction a bit more, or at least if you can play it that way fully, something like Assassin's Creed style of a game, that would be my dream, like my personal preference, I mean. Now let's break it down real quick. So these graphics, I know that it's a cutscene, but we are approaching the time where cutscenes, cinematic trailers, and the graphics inside the game are gonna be one and the same. Some games actually are to a very big extent, like for instance Uncharted. Though there's still game models in the game that differ from the cutscene, but from, you know, from afar and from the perspective that you see your character, you can't really tell. Then when you zoom to the character, you actually see the better quality version of it. So there's that too. But Vin Diese is created perfectly here. He is just spot on. So I really like that because it's very important, the likeness to be perfect, and it is. They probably scanned him, I mean, for sure. So are those even, like, what is that supposed to be? Is that human? At least it doesn't look human. Like maybe Neanderthal? I don't know why I cannot say that in English. That seems kinda dumb way to approach the fighting movement, kinda weak. They can literally do anything in a cutscene, but they really didn't do a very good job with how the hit feels. Well, the hits, I mean. And the blood is just PS2. Absolutely. Other than that, it's just so beautiful to look at. the hair. Never seen such a hair. Such a realistic recreation of a hair in anything. Well, that's a gaming cutscene, I mean. And Vin Diesel really doesn't need any hair at all, so he is great the way he is. He doesn't care. That's a dinosaur. What? I'm throwing my spear. What are you talking about? I'm just gonna throw the spear. Oh, Jesus. Well, dear Clayton, if you're anything like me, which you are, probably think the same. So yeah, that's why I never continued it. I never got anywhere with it, but I really hope this is different. I really do mean to get Vin Diesel and to not make it like a story driven. That's kind of a shame. I play most games for the story and not the multiplayer that much. I just love the tattoos, they're so awesome. But the animation, it's really stiff. How they run. Kind of feels like their bodies are made from plastic or something. That is just amazing how that looks. Like, imagine what the new Avatar movies will look like, where James Cameron has spent years now to perfect the technology, and he wants to make a full photorealistic movie, even more than the first one, and we already see indications of that in different mediums, literally, and it's pretty promising to say the least. So humans, actually, yeah. Well, actually, this looks like it takes place after the first game, since we see humans riding the dinosaurs. This shot of Vin Diesel here, that I also put in the thumbnail. Actually, he even walks like him, so maybe they did the whole body motion capture as well, like with Keanu Reeves. Have not reached Keanu Reeves yet in Cyberpunk. I did play today just a little bit to like lower some settings to see how it runs, but it's definitely playable at 30 FPS. At high to all the shadows are low, and half of the rest of the game is on high and medium. That's a long topic, but here, this shot, if I didn't know any better and if I didn't know this is a thriller, this is honestly almost indistinguishable from the real thing. This exact shot here is because it's just all about light. The light, I mean, lighting of everything. Now, structurally, human-wise, muscle-wise, this doesn't look okay at all. This looks kind of weird. Maybe, once again, it's because of the light, but the muscle insertions just do not look very correct. But yeah, it's because of the light and the tattoo that makes this impression. The rest of the time it just looks pretty fine, actually. His body doesn't look like his own body. I mean, his muscle, once again, his muscle insertions do not look like his own that much, but I just wonder what the heck that is supposed to mean. Like we are really in Horizon Zero Dawn in some kind of a way. There's technology here, you know? And like pretty advanced one. If they have all this technology, why they don't just use guns or something more advanced to shoot the dinosaurs and the super evil, well, Neanderthals or whatever they are, so they can avoid being killed, you know, protecting themselves only with spears and axes is not really most optimal. But yeah, this literally looks like Avatar. I know Avatar very well. And the flying mountains, well, it's not exactly the same style because they look more like shells, those hills or whatever that is, but the whole scenery just resembles the flying mountains, and of course with the pterodactyls flying. It's the same feeling, the same atmosphere. So, wow. And there's actually an Avatar game, as far as I know, that Ubisoft is making, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Interesting. They're like, oh, nothing happened. We were attacked today, but we have this beautiful, beautiful scenery to look at. So, yeah. Well, my own, want or desire is just to have a story-driven game, like substantial AAA type of a game. I'm pretty sure they got enough money from the previous game in order to develop something that's really substantial and not just grinding all the way, jingo all the way, grinding like to the end of time and never really getting that feeling of completion. Yeah. I also tried Conan, come to think of it. There's just same type of games and Conan is the same thing, so I just can't do that. Mm. Den of Chronicles of Riddick. Well, yeah, you can say that. He is still looking very good. Well, guys, that is it for ARK. I do have a ton more to cover, and we'll see what I can get for tomorrow. But for now, really, that's gonna be it. But like I've said, Exodite trailer teaser, yeah, more like a teaser 1 and 2 are coming just right after this stream, so stay tuned for that, guys. And in the meantime, have an amazing Monday. See you very soon. Kisses and hugs, guys. I almost said something like kicks, which is which probably means that I'm hungry, which is kind of like a Bulgarian pie. But anyway, so sleep well, guys. If you'd like to support me, you know where the links are. And this was awesome. Thank you. Bye bye. Till next time with me, Gary J Reviews, kisses and hugs. My Gary D's golden Astartes. Bye bye.